your brain's going to be thinking to itself, there's some threat here. There's something scary happening. I feel anxious. I feel stressed. You can't go to sleep because you need to protect yourself from that demon that's going to pop out of the wardrobe. Hi, welcome back to my channel. Today, we're talking about sleep because sleep is the most important aspect of your life that you're missing out on when it comes to not just feeling rested, but also feeling happy, safe, content, leading to you to be driven and motivated and have the energy to get what you want from life. So what this video is going to be about is sharing with you 5 easy steps that are going to help you to get a good night's sleep, because otherwise you're just going to be spinning round and round, doing anything except those tasks, procrastinating, eating junk food, doing the things that you don't really want to be doing in the long term, but it's what your body's crying out for in the short term. Because if you don't get enough sleep, you're going to eat more, put on weight, make bad decisions, procrastinate, and do anything except that important task. So let's get on with it. My 5 steps to help you to get a good night's sleep. And the first one is no phone with you when you go to sleep. And this is something which has just become such an important part of all of our lives. We need our phones with us at all times because we have our alarm set on them. We want to read something before going to bed, maybe watch a YouTube video, do something on our phones. But when we have our phones on, it means that our brain is thinking, well, I've got something to focus on. I don't have the time to sleep because I'm reading something. Also, think about light. When your phone's on, your brain is being flooded with light. And that means that your brain is thinking to itself, well, it's daytime. I haven't got time to sleep. I've got things to do. Add to that videos and attention being put onto something else is not putting you in the best frame of mind to get to sleep. So you need to start putting your phone down, putting it away before you sleep and having that downtime away from it. I know it's going to be really hard for you, but start thinking about having 5 or 10 minutes where you put your phone down and you just stop for a second, think. Even reading a book is better because when you read a book, you haven't got that white light shining in your eyes. Number 2 is your food routine, because if you're eating something just before you go to sleep, your belly's full. Your brain is saying to you, well, I need to digest this food. You don't have time to sleep yet. Wait for your food to digest and then get to sleep. But then you're never going to get to sleep when you want to because you've eaten, your body is digesting the food, you're not going to be able to sleep. And even if you do get to sleep, your quality of sleep won't be on point. That's why they say if you have cheese before you go to sleep, you have nightmares. Your body is taking so much time to process the cheese, it's causing stress and anxiety for your body. I've done loads of videos on dreams and I'll link to one in the description box below me, but also in a card appearing above my head right about now. But food is a reason why you're not getting the quality sleep that you need. And it's stopping you from getting to sleep when you want to get to sleep. So make sure you eat things which help you to get to sleep, like warm milk. Bananas have magnesium and potassium in them to help you to get to sleep easier, relax your muscles and just allow you to feel better. Or in fact, try to eat at least 2 or 3 hours before you go to sleep, because then your body won't be processing all that food. So try and work out a new regime for you before you go to sleep so that you're not digesting food and the wrong types of food which stop you from sleeping. Step 3 is to get to bed at the same time every night. I know that's easier said than done because sometimes we might have things going on, we might have a party to go to, we might have some work projects that we need to catch up on, but by having the same sort of routine every night when it comes to getting to sleep, it means that your brain knows what time to sleep and you can start getting ready for it. Your unconscious brain is working on a different plane from your conscious brain. So if every night you go to bed at the same time, you're more likely to feel tired at that time. Your body and your senses are always picking up on cues such as light, what's going on, what your routine is at that time. So you're more likely to get off to sleep easier. Routine is something which doesn't just help us to sleep, but it keeps us motivated, stops us from procrastinating, and allows us to feel in control of our lives. So if you don't feel in control, you're never going to sleep. If you don't feel in control, you're never going to feel motivated. Make sure you build in that sense of control through routines in your life when it comes to your bedtime. When it comes to sleep, then your body will know it's time for bed and you'll get off to sleep so much quicker. And you'll stay asleep too. Number 4, think about what you watch before you go to sleep. If you've just finished a scary film before you go to bed, your senses are alive, focused on that scary thing. Therefore, your brain's going to be thinking to itself, there's some threat here. There's something scary happening. I feel anxious. I feel stressed. You can't go to sleep because you need to protect yourself from that demon that's going to pop out of the wardrobe, or from that scary clown that's about to walk up the stairs. You need to make sure that the things that you watch before you go to sleep, it's light, it's easy, it's stuff that you can dream about and you want to dream about. Stuff that leads you to feel comfortable and safe, because I know we all want to watch scary films at night because our senses are heightened, our emotions are also in a different place to make those scary films even scarier, but it's stopping you from getting to sleep. And the last step, step number 5, is to make sure that your surroundings in the room are pleasing to the eye. Because if you have mess all over the place, you've got stuff that you need to tidy up, homework or work projects strewn about the place, you're never going to feel safe and ready to sleep, because you're going to be on hyper alert thinking, wow, there's all this stuff that I need to tidy up. Make sure that when you get into the room, it's peaceful, it's quiet, it's safe. You don't have any anxiety when you go in. Because remember, anxiety is probably the main reason why people stay awake. Thinking about caffeine, caffeine makes you awake because the caffeine actually gets your physiology pumped and ready to run a race, do something. So if you're walking into a room and you're, again, feeling pumped and ready, not from the caffeine, but just from mess and not feeling safe and content, then you're never going to get to sleep. So make sure that everything's tidied up and ready. And being tidy is something that you need throughout your life. Probably going to make a video on that, because being tidy is something which leads you to feel comfortable throughout any area of life. If you've got a mess in one part, we end up either not wanting to do that thing because it's too messy, procrastinating, or just forgetting all about it. Or in fact, living with it, but never doing it in the way that we should be doing it. Doing it in a way which is slapdash, trying to get away from it as quickly as possible, which stops us from actually enjoying doing that task. And sleep is something you should enjoy. Getting to sleep, being asleep, waking up, it should all be blissful. It should all be a rest. What I've been talking about today is your emotions playing havoc when it comes to you sleeping. You need to make sure that you've eaten well, but not too well that your body's stressed out from digesting the food. You need to make sure that you haven't watched anything too scary, that you haven't done anything too active, that your room's nice and tidy, because then your emotions are calm, you feel safe and content, and you feel comfortable. Comfort is how you get to sleep and how you stay asleep. If you're uncomfortable in any which way, you end up waking up. Remember, that's not just physically comfortable, it's also mentally comfortable, as in what you're thinking about, and emotionally comfortable about what you're feeling. Those are my 5 steps. I hope you've enjoyed it and I hope you've learned something. Maybe share with me what it is that you're struggling with within those 5 steps, or anything else, and I can help you to create that new safe space for you to get to sleep and stay asleep. Hope you enjoyed it. Remember to like it and subscribe to see plenty more to come. In the coming weeks, I'm going to be making more videos talking about sleep and dreams, so make sure you subscribe to see those, and also plenty more to come. See you soon. Take care. Bye bye.